Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Hold on, let me turn my phone down just a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Fab Five podcast. Of course, not everybody is here today. No panic. It's okay.
It's okay.
We're in control, ladies and gentlemen. But welcome to another episode of the Fab Five podcast. Of course, Joey, Gabe are here, and we got a pretty interesting show for you guys today. But obviously, I kind of want to reiterate what's happened in the past week because we didn't record what was it last Saturday because we had our fantasy draft,
Yeah,
right?
We were live streaming for that. That was fun.
that was fun.
Yeah. So we were not recording last week because we had our fantasy draft. So a lot has happened in the past week. A lot has happened. Um, I want to start off by Colorado.
Ooh,
Colorado,
Who is also playing right now as time of recording.
yep.
as we speak, yeah.
Which I probably got.
Colorado
I might get
went
a
into
third.
the game last week 20 point over underdogs, 20-point underdogs last week
Mm-hmm.
on the road against TCU
Oh
and
shit!
proceed to beat TCU 45-42. Of course, Shadur Sanders throwing for 4 touchdowns, over 500 passing yards. Believe it or not, they said that he broke set 9 school records
And one
in
game.
that one game last week. Um, of course, Travis Hunter, the two-way beast that everybody has been calling Mr. Both Sides is what they've been calling him.
I've been calling him Baby Woodson.
He played 130 something snaps last week on both sides of the ball. It's unbelievable to me, honestly. Of course, Deion Sanders making his debut as the Colorado head coach last week, and is now 1-0. But I feel like what a lot of people are forgetting
Hmm?
about this win is that TCU was just in the national championship last year. I think that's what everybody is
Mm-hmm.
tend to
Mm-hmm.
forget. They were just in the national championship last year. And whatever you want to call it, you could call it a fluke win, you could call it whatever you want to call it.
That ain't no fluke shit
But
what
they
they
were
did
just
last week.
Mm-mm.
That's not no
but
fluke
they were
shit.
just TCU was just contending for a national championship last year. So, I'm sorry. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want me to say, but that was pretty legit and that was pretty big. Um, I just want to get an opinion from both of you guys, if you don't mind. Starting with Gabe because I know it's been very much talked about. Deion Sanders making the jump from Jackson State to Colorado, and a lot of expectations were really high. What did you think about the win last week for Mr. Sanders and company?
Um, they looked really impressive. I kind of wanted to see what they could do. For I've always, if any of you played college sports, people always know that every level has the same quality of talent for the most part. There's just slight, small nuances that makes it different. I'm gonna just point out last week a Division II school beat Norfolk State, an FCS school. So just keep that in mind. So I wasn't really worried about him coaching. That wasn't my that was never a worry of a prime time because prime time wins wherever the fuck he goes. That's just him. I was
That's
very
agreed.
I was very interested to see how the fuck he would react when he faces a team that has very similar quality. Because a lot of people will say, well, his team at Jackson State was the best team in the FCS. So, but he performed well against a pretty damn good TCU team, and not only kept them in the game, but at times they were dominant certain parts of the game. Their defense, I'm not gonna lie, left a lot to be desired. but I feel like that will be figured out over time, and that's also Big 12 football. But overall,
Yes.
for your first week coaching in the big boys, he looked they looked pretty damn good. And as I always said, the difference between FBS and FCS is the O line and the D line, the trenches. So the talent is the talent is always the same no matter what level you go to. So I mean, he looked pretty good. They look pretty good right now, and they actually look better on defense right now playing against Nebraska. So I want to see what they can do. Now that they performed the way they did, I expect 7 wins. I think 7 wins would be a great benchmark for this season. I don't think some people saying they're gonna make the college football playoff. That's kind of crazy.
Mm-mm.
They're good, but they
No.
ain't that fucking good. Um,
No.
but I want them to at least go bowling. And I feel sorry for the idiot that has a 1,500 on the under 3.5 wins for Colorado. I feel sorry for that idiot. But that's my thoughts on Colorado and their game last week.
Joey, obviously this has been something that we talked about before as well. Of course, Deion Sanders being the experienced player that he was at one point in time and now turned head coach. Obviously, he's more at an advantage than most are because that's what a lot of coaches stem from. They used to play the game back in the day, and now their career wasn't all that great, but now they're a head coach. But Deion Sanders has been a very accomplished football player, now turned head coach. So obviously, there's been he's at an advantage. What were your thoughts about last week?
So the number one thing that I've noticed, which I loved, every player, every coach, even the staff bought in to what Deion Sanders brought to Colorado. That's the number one thing that I love seeing. Two, Deion, as soon as he stepped foot on campus, the video went viral. It's like, look, this culture may not be for you. And you feel that way, gladly hit the transfer portal because I'm bringing my own boys in too. Because we are going to win. And you know what happens when you believe? Anything can happen and you can achieve. And they came in and they absolutely shocked the world and beat TCU. Nobody, except for maybe a handful of people, actually thought, one, they would even cover. They thought maybe they'll cover. No one, I can't, except for Pat McAfee that did it live on TV, which I saw. He said that he picked Colorado straight out. But hey, this is a good culture building for. Well, that's a nice throw by Sanders. But yeah, they just believe in the culture, and this is another game which before I thought the TCU, I thought okay, this Nebraska team, this is a game where I think they could get their first win. And then they play Colorado State next. That's a team they can get another win before they start playing, your Oregons and everyone else down their schedule. But hey, I believe in the culture. When you have good coaching and you have the young players that, step up to the moments, that's how a magical team happens.
Of course, I've been pretty much tracking the whole Deion Sanders head coach scene that he's been a part of, and he's only lost maybe like 1 or 2 games as a head coach as far as being in college.
Yeah, that was at Jackson State, right?
Yeah, he's been a very remarkable coach since stepping up because originally he was coaching high school, with his son, obviously, and then made the jump to college and started coaching college. And I feel like me personally, he's been very remarkable. So I think, overall it's just good to see. Definitely is good to see, Deion Sanders doing big things at Colorado. Well, the NFL season just started Thursday night. Detroit, Kansas City. Of course, Kansas City, no Travis Kelce, no Chris Jones. But Detroit comes in on ring night, on banner night, on Super Bowl celebration night. They come in and they beat the Chiefs 21-20. I think I'll get y'all input, but I'm gonna give mine because I watched the game from start to finish. I think what the main problem was, first off, I feel like the Chiefs were too pass heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it was certain downs where you didn't need to pass the ball. There was no real reason to pass the ball. Me personally, the way I look at it is if okay, so you got first and 10. If you want to pass the ball, you can really do anything on first and 10. You can do anything on you can kind of do anything on second down depending on the yardage. Third down, that's where it gets okay. Like we got to pass the ball. We got to get some yards. Like we have to. But the Chiefs were just so pass heavy. It didn't make sense to me because especially you have the backfield. You have Clyde Edwards-Helaire. You have Isaiah Pacheco. You have Jerick McKinnon who can catch out of the backfield. I just feel like they weren't utilized as much as they should have been on Thursday night. And that's just me personally. Not even from a sports better perspective, because I did have Pacheco like over a certain amount of yards, and he only got 24. But I feel like they did not utilize their running backs enough.
No,
They
not
were
even
they
close.
were they were solely
Mm-mm.
pass heavy, and it didn't make sense to me, especially when you have receivers that are dropping open passes. I'm not gonna lie. I think everybody was right. Travis Kelsey is the difference maker. I hate to be
Mm-hmm.
that guy, but Travis Kelsey is the difference maker. I sat there and watched that game and I seen receivers drop passes. Kadarius Toney dropping so many key passes. So many key passes. It just did not make sense to me. But Travis Kelsey definitely makes a difference, and Chris Jones makes a difference on the defensive side. Kansas City, as much as you want to say about the offense, Kansas City defense, that front line got absolutely torched. Detroit ran the ball down Kansas City throat on Thursday night. I have never seen anybody run the ball like that on Kansas City in the last couple of years until Thursday night. It was literally quite the showing. Um Starting with Joey on this one. We talked about Kansas City, with as far as just being how dominant they are in the last couple of years. I mean, what, three Super Bowl appearances in the last 5 seasons, two Super Bowl wins. Um, Week 1, Detroit coming in to Kansas City, because I'm not gonna lie, Kansas City is one of the toughest places to play in the NFL as of right now. But Detroit coming in and doing what they did. What are your thoughts on that? Because not a lot of people were on Detroit heavy like that.
So I kind of wish Ryan was here because we did talk about the game earlier that day. I said the one key thing that Detroit could lean on is not having the Chiefs having Chris Jones in that middle. Because when Chris Jones is in the middle, he helps contain the run. But when he wasn't there, you clearly saw in the game, which the amount I've seen, they had no problem getting Dave Montgomery running that middle up the gap because Detroit had the better fronts on the offensive line. So, as I said, plus the loss of Travis Kelsey didn't help, and it honestly proves a weak point. Okay, is Mahomes not invisible when he doesn't have Kelsey? Maybe Mahomes needs another like receiver one, like when he had for Tyreek Hill. Maybe we're trying to see a potential weakness from Mahomes. If no Kelsey, as long as you can press man to receivers, Mahomes is going to have to try to do everything in the game by himself. So, but that's a huge win for Dan Campbell and the Lions week 1, especially on ring night. So I think that's just going to continue to build the Lions' overall momentum. And for the Chiefs, they better just hope that Kelsey can come back within a week or two. And who knows, maybe they might start off not the best if Kelsey doesn't play.
All right. Gabe, obviously you're somebody who I think you picked Kansas City to win week 1. Okay, so picking Kansas City to week 1, you obviously were thinking the same thing I was thinking. You were thinking Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid were just going to outplay and outcoach the Lions. But what are your thoughts after watching
Um,
that game?
Kadarius Toney needs to learn Chinese. Um,
Mhm.
that's the main one. Um, for those who don't know, I'm a Giants fan. Can't stand the motherfucker. I was glad that he performed like shit, because people are sitting here and telling me that he's actually good and belongs on the NFL roster. That man is straight garbage. I know people in high school that could have made them fucking catches last week. I
Mhm.
I was in and out throughout the game. I was tired. I got home late, but there was one picture where he had the ball in his hands, and on the top of the picture says this play resulted in a pick six. That sums up the whole fucking game.
Yeah,
Could
that
I,
was the Brian Branch pick six.
Yeah.
now, to be honest, could any of you tell me who the fuck caught them TD passes last for the Chiefs?
Uh,
Eh,
Rasheen Rice, the rookie out of SMU. After that, I don't know.
See, I don't know who the fuck they are. I don't. I mean, you guys might know, but
Mm.
nope. You
I know who Rice. That's about it.
this you could have picked anybody to score a touchdown by just putting them in like a randomizer and hoping the name comes out.
Yep.
They have no number one wide receiver. They haven't had one since Tyreek Hill left. Haven't had one. I wouldn't be surprised if they trade for Mike Evans. They need a wide
Yeah.
receiver in the worst way. They need him. They also need Chris Jones. I don't know why the fuck they're not paying him. I don't know
I don't know
why.
that.
Because I'm not going to lie. You're talking about the run, but Jared Goff had a lot of time in the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember him getting touched. And if you give Jared Goff enough time in the pocket, he's going to find his people. He's going to find Amon Ra, who had a great game. Had a great fucking game.
Thank you, Amara.
Should have had more, but Jared
Yep.
Goff missed him on a few passes. But they need a wide receiver in the worst way. And they need Kelsey back bad, because Kelsey opens everything else up. But
Yeah, again, not to cut you off.
Go ahead.
Not to cut you off, but you said Mike Evans, which I do agree with.
Mhm.
Another sneaky name I think that could fit in that offense if they decide to trade for him. I'll go ahead and trade for Marquise Hollywood Brown. Vertical offense, tell him to run straight. Cardinals are pretty much tanking anyway.
But
You can probably get Hollywood for cheap.
I don't think I don't think Marquise MVS and Hollywood Brown isn't that fucking far apart.
No, but at least Marquise can be like a low end receiver one with a good quarterback.
They need Mike Evans. That's who the fuck solves.
Oh, I agree with that.
That's who solves.
I like that pick.
Because Mike Evans isn't gonna get the ball in Tampa Bay. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Because Baker Mayfield is in bed with fucking Chris Godwin. But
That's fine by me.
that's fine by me too. But as I said before, they need a wide receiver. They need to hope and pray that Kelsey stays injury free from here on out. And they need to pay Chris Jones. That's what the fuck they need to do. Because Patrick Mahomes looked absolutely fucking normal last weekend on Thursday. He did not. He looked like a regular person,
Mm-hmm.
and that's fucking scary. And Kadarius Toney need to learn Chinese, but I mean we'll see how it pans out. But it seems like this team is built on how far they can get with Kelsey. And
I thought about one more thing. Offense, I agree. Get a receiver one. Get Mike Evans. You know another guy that I would actually trade for? I know it's in the same division. I'll go ahead and Raiders. You don't want to pay attention to Chris Jones? Yo, we'll take Chris Jones. Well, hopefully they pay fucking their D tackle. Why not bring back both Jones? Got yourself a defensive tackle that can crowd it, then Chris Jones that can pass rush.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna. Yeah, because that's one thing I know is because I know Snead was being targeted a lot on Thursday. I don't know if anyone noticed that he was being targeted a lot.
I saw.
And that's because they ain't got no pressure. So I mean, we'll see how they look. I mean, we all know they'll get it together. And I mean, but they didn't look too good on Thursday. I don't know why I keep on saying last week, but Thursday last week, same shit. It's not Sunday. But that was my thoughts on the Chiefs.
All right, so obviously, there was a bet that was made before week 1.
Oh shit.
I said that the Chiefs could potentially go undefeated, but I didn't think they would play like this on
No way in
Thursday.
hell I thought about that
Yo.
until I had my boy he's in the Discord. My boy Sean said, "Bro, did you realize the Chiefs just freaking lost?" I'm like, "Wait, you're lying." He's like, "Bro, go check the TV." I finally was able to sit my big ass down. I'm like, "Oh shit!" I didn't think it was gonna be that soon, but fuck.
Yeah, so it was a bet that was placed on. I forgot what episode it was,
The
It
but
might
last
have been one or
episode.
two.
The last episode.
I said the Chiefs were going to go undefeated, but I didn't think they would play like this and lose. So
100
yeah,
smackaroos.
Oh lord.
I'll take that L, I guess. Even though it was literally the first game
I
of
know.
the season,
Well, look, knowing me and Mar, knowing me and you, we're gonna have plenty of other bets throughout the season,
literally. But it's
and that's
just
fine
like,
by me.
did I really think they were going to play? If I knew they were going to play like this, I wouldn't even have said what I said.
I'm shocked you said what you said.
But I wouldn't have said it
I
if I
know.
wasn't confident. I wouldn't have said that.
Look, I'll tell you right now. I understand why you said it because of their potential, their team, but did we really think that the Chiefs wouldn't pay Chris Jones yet? Or 2 days before week 1? Oh yeah, Kelsey tweaked his knee. Did we honestly think about that? Hell no.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Like I kind of felt bad when I saw it, but I'm like, hey, I'll take it.
It was crazy. But so yeah, so that happened. But enough talk about last week and what happened last week. We have a topic for today. Um top 5 greatest athletes of all time.
Okay.
Regardless of sport. Regardless of
Okay.
It
sport.
does not matter the sport. There's been a lot of great athletes in the last 100 years. Okay, I'm just gonna be completely honest.
I already got my
So
favorite one.
there's been a lot of great athletes, but obviously we have to knock it down to 5, and we have to give our flowers and leave some people out. But you know, this is all for fun. We're not professionals. We're just doing this for fun. Don't take offense to it if somebody you enjoy and you love so much is left off this list. Okay.
In my opinion,
Um,
if you hate the list, eat a Frank. That's all I'm gonna say.
Exactly.
if you hate the list, you can eat a Frank.
With
Okay.
a capital S.
Capital F.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead. We're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. Top 5 greatest athletes of all time.
Damn, I don't even got my top 5, but I'm probably gonna go.
Everybody, not at once, not all at once, but whoever wants to go first.
You go ahead, Gabe.
Here's what we do. I'm thinking. I think we all just name one. Come on, let's go from there. I'm gonna get the easiest one out the fucking list. I'm gonna go Muhammad Ali.
Fuck!
Muhammad Ali needs to be on that list. If he's not on that list,
That's my number 1.
listen.
Ah.
I didn't grow up in this era. I'm not that fucking old, but my mom, she knows about him. My mom's a huge boxing fan. She always talks about him. And one of the greatest. Man, put your finger down.
Look, my number 1 answer.
She says that's probably the best boxer that she's ever seen. No one comes close. She says the only name in her eyes will probably be Tyson. But
Yeah.
that man had the power. Great on his feet. He had everything. Not only what he did in the sport, but what he did outside the sport as well. He did, a trailblazer. A modern day trailblazer. That's what Kyrie Irving thinks he is. Muhammad Ali. But if you want to
Are you dissing Kyrie right now?
Listen. You didn't hear that comment? He thinks he's the modern day Muhammad Ali.
I heard it.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he legit.
He legit said he's the modern day Muhammad Ali. But we won't talk about it this episode because Kyrie just gets on my nerves. But if you want to talk about someone who stood for something, and put it all on the line,
It was Muhammad Ali
it was
for sure.
Muhammad
Yes.
Ali, trailblazer. So he was not only a trailblazer in his sport, but outside his sport. So I think, for me, he has to be on that list. I think he's number one, personally.
I hate you, Gabe.
Top three at least, but he has to be on that list. If he's
Mm-hmm.
not on that list,
For sure.
I'm flying to where the fuck you all live, and I'm fighting y'all. I want the fair 30.
Well, you already know where I live, pretty much.
Yeah. I don't know my bar list. I'll figure it out. I'll just. But Muhammad Ali. That's me.
I hate you. That hurt.
Joey, do you?
I do have another one. Oh shit! Nice kick, Notre
I'm
Dame.
gonna write these down.
Holy shit!
By the way,
54 yards.
of people we listed, by the way.
Mine's honestly between two people. I didn't think Gabe was gonna go towards the boxing fighting area. I was like, shit, I may be able to get him. Another guy I'll say, and I'm gonna try to. I was gonna say another fighting, but you know what? I'm gonna go south from it. And Ryan might even appreciate this one. Tiger Woods came in so young in his golfing career. He accomplished so much in the sport early. Won a lot of championships. Got him green jackets. Got him a gold jackets. Tiger Woods in his prime was one of the best golfers I've ever seen in my life. And I don't even watch golf like that. It's always a comment when he was young and come up. Then coming in, even as a young adult, a young teen, playing with adults and still winning tournaments, cashing everything else with that. I'm not gonna go too big into it because I don't really follow golf too much, but you gotta respect the GOAT of Tiger Woods in golf.
Fair enough.
Since you took my Muhammad Ali one.
Okay. Those were good ones. Damn, I don't even know how to feel. Because I'm a football fanatic. I love football. I grew up watching this player so much. Like, even though as a kid I hated this motherfucker. I hated him. But as I gotten older, I started to see like, man, he's just really fucking good at what he does. And when it's somebody that's really good at what they do, everybody hates them.
Mm.
But Tom Brady has to be one of the greatest of all time. Whether you like it or not, whether you want to hear it or not, Tom Brady has to be one of the greatest of all time. I grew up watching Tom Brady. I remember the first time I ever even watched Tom Brady. It was December of 2006. I was a kid. Me and my granddad, we went to a Titans game. This was when it was called LP Field. It wasn't called Nissan Stadium. It was called LP Field.
Mm-hmm.
That's how old this was. I was a kid. I was 6 years.
Were they
years
even
old.
the Titans yet? Or
yeah, no, they were the Titans.
Yeah.
But it was called LP Field. It wasn't even called Nissan Stadium. I bet you everybody that's watching this right now, or everybody that's listening to this right now, I bet you they did not know that Nissan Stadium was originally called LP Field. That's how old that stadium is. But I was 6 years old. December 2006. It was wet. It was cold. Like, and we were sitting high up. But I was watching, and like this man Tom Brady was just doing crazy shit after crazy shit after crazy shit after crazy shit. The Patriots beat the fuck out of them that day. Like, beat the fuck out of them that day. It was so crazy. And I just remember, like, everybody, it was like a lot of people that were wearing Tom Brady jerseys. I'm like, they're the visiting team now. Why is everybody wearing Tom Brady jerseys? That makes no sense. But as I've gotten older, I realized, like, bro, this man Tom Brady is a fucking legend. Like, like I said, whether you like it or not, this man is a legend.
Speaking about Tom Brady, you know who he kind of reminded me of, especially with how many rings that boy got. Ooh. And I heard someone say this. Like, would you say that Tom Brady's like the Bill Russell of the NFL? Think about rings on multiple fingers and shit.
Yes, he has 7.
Yep,
7 fucking rings, bro. That's more than any franchise in the NFL. I don't think people understand that. He has more rings as an individual more than any other team in the NFL. You can literally
Mm-hmm.
go list, you can go team by team, and he's going to have more than them. That's insane to even think about. To have that many rings as a player? Do you know how many coaches can even say they have more than three
Mm-hmm.
other than Belichick? That's not something that is just it's an everyday thing or every year thing. That's rare. But Tom Brady was making it an every year thing. This man was making the Super Bowl almost every other season. It got to a point where I got tired of seeing Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. I'm like, bro,
Yup.
especially that towards the end before he left the Patriots, it was like every other year they were in the fucking Super Bowl. I'm like, I'm tired. Like that's when I started to hate seeing Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. I'm like, I'm tired of seeing these motherfuckers in the Super Bowl. I'm tired of it. But when you look at what he was doing, you look at the skill set that he has. Because really, I'm not gonna say skill set, because talent wise, he's not that great. But his ability to make the right read, like his play calling, leadership, like Tom Brady does that, and he's that. And he makes it look so effortlessly. And a lot of people were even doubting Tom Brady once he left New England. They said, "Oh, he's not going to do anything in Tampa Bay. He's not going to do shit. He doesn't have Belichick no more. It's over. He's not getting another ring." Guess what? The next season, Super Bowl,
Boom.
beat the fuck out of the Chiefs. Super Bowl. This the same year where everybody was doubting Tom Brady when he went to go play for the Buccaneers. Super Bowl. What else is there that he has to do in order to be called the greatest of all time? I don't know. I don't know. We're
So
gonna keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Keep it
so
rolling.
so here's how we
Utah
do
just threw a
this.
pick.
We just we're just gonna name each of us. We're gonna name three. So we're gonna name two more, and then we're gonna rank this out, just so we have some names on there. My second nomination for this list, he, for those who don't know, one of my favorite sports is soccer. And growing up watching him, if you want to talk about greatness, if you want to talk about poetry and motion, at 35, in his old ass age, he's still whooping ass. And for those who don't
Yep.
know, especially in that sport in soccer, you tail off as soon as you hit fucking 30. He's probably still, in my opinion, the best player in the world. Lionel Messi has to be on the list for me. Has to. He achieved he's won everything. He's won every trophy you can win with club, country, broke numerous records, has numerous Ballon d'Ors, which is the best player in the world for soccer that year. He's probably going to win his eighth one this year. Won a World Cup where, quite honestly, he looked like the best player. He looked like he rolled back the clock a couple of years. His performance in that final game, in that World Cup final, is one of the best performances I've ever seen. And to do it at his age, on that platform, where quite honestly, people were shitting on him for not doing anything with Argentina. Because he could not win shit with them. Could not do it. But he literally took Argentina, dragged them. When they literally lost their first game, almost, did they lose? I think they lost to Saudi Arabia, but they didn't do well. Dragged them from the pits and the mud of almost not making it out the group to winning the fucking thing. That along with everything that man's done in his career, he's probably the greatest soccer player that I'll ever see in my lifetime. Because this new generation that's coming up doesn't even come fucking close. He can do it all. Shoot, pass, dribble. It's like when he touches the ball, pause, it's like you're on your feet. You're excited. You can't wait to see what he does. Because he's so smart up here that he's 10 steps ahead of everyone. He's the only man I've ever seen get past 6, 7 people all surrounding him in a fucking circle and not get touched. If that's not GOAT status talent, I don't know what the fuck is. But he's on my list for sure.
I like that. So this next one for me is in the sport of basketball. It's honestly a 3-way tie, but depends on your cup of tea. These 3 names do tend to come up. I'm going with arguably one of my favorite players of all time, R.I.P. Kobe Bryant. Yeah, I've seen that man make so many big shots, help lead his team to wins, get some rings. Kobe, he was like, I grew up, watching the era of Kobe. And I remember when I went to my first Sixer game, I think it was like late 1990. It was Lakers and Sixers. And everyone's trying to convince me, oh, go Sixers, go here. And all I see is Kobe absolutely shit on them. And that's when Kobe was still young, going into his prime. And then you see what Kobe throughout his career, especially his last game. No, that wasn't the last game. Utah was the last game. But I remember what that man did to the Suns. 81 points on the Suns. Like I said, Kobe's a generational talent. We're not going to have another Kobe. So I had to bring up the GOAT who recently just passed not too long ago. I got to put any respect for Kobe.
Kobe Bryant is definitely, I feel like he was definitely going to be my pick for sure.
Like mine was between Kobe, LeBron, and Jordan. Depend on anybody can have that 3-man argument.
You could make a case of
Kobe
all 3 of them
Bryant
on this fucking list if you really wanted to.
You really could.
If you want to stick to one sport,
you really could.
You really could.
Yep.
Kobe Bryant. I just feel like, I remember when his death got announced, and
I never cried so hard in my life.
I remember just crying. I'm like, why am I like? Not even why. It's when I heard about it. I'm like, Kobe? Are we talking about the same Kobe? And my friend was like, yeah, Kobe died. I'm like,
I didn't believe it until I saw it for myself.
I didn't either.
I was with my sister's husband moving shit.
I definitely didn't.
I dropped the furniture and I just started bawling.
I didn't believe it at all. I was like, you're lying. Stop lying to me. Why are you lying? That's sick.
And I still remember the video of one of Shaq's kids told Shaq when Kobe passed. And Shaq wanted to smack the hell out of his son for saying it. He's like, you don't play around with that. No, don't play around with that. And then when Shaq heard the news, that was devastating for him. That was like his best friend. And I was like, that's terrifying. And then apparently his one son, who I don't know if he's still playing college ball or he's in the G League now, but he actually had a conversation with Kobe not too long ago before that accident happened.
Yeah.
Because him and Kobe always stayed in touch. And I'm like, that's sad.
I just remember, like I said, I remember being at work. And I remember looking at my phone, and it was a group chat that I was in, and somebody said Kobe died. I'm like, what? Don't play like that.
Yeah.
Why would you even say that?
I almost wanted to punch my boy in the face for saying that.
I'm like, Kobe did not die, bro. Whole time I'm sitting there thinking like, Kobe did not die.
Mm-mm.
Come on, like Kobe did not. Kobe dying like that. That doesn't even sound right. It just because it was this aurora that Kobe had. It's just like he was invincible.
Yep.
Like Kobe was just invincible. Because we've seen Kobe at some of his lowest moments ever, and like he was still producing, and like he was still doing everything. Kobe was just invincible. He was like a modern day superhero. I'm like, Kobe dying? That doesn't even sound right. That doesn't sound right at all. It didn't sound right.
Even now, it still doesn't sound right.
It don't sound right. But
And the only thing that doesn't sound right either, I remember, I forget who the reporter was, but she interviewed Tracy McGrady, and Tracy McGrady was close with Kobe coming up. And Tracy used to stay with Kobe, and apparently Tracy McGrady even said one thing that always haunted me. What Kobe said was he wants to die young. I'm like, what? He said that to Tracy McGrady. He's like, I see myself dying young. That that still gives me chills down my spine hearing that shit.
ooh, shit.
Yeah.
But literally, like, it was just like Kobe died. It didn't even make sense. It didn't sound right at all. Anyway, when I saw the news and I saw the helicopter, I'm like, no fucking way. Just start crying. I started crying. Literally started crying. But my pick, I guess, I'll stay in the sport of basketball. LeBron James.
Yep.
I'm just gonna keep it a G stack. LeBron fucking James. I mean,
King of all kings.
literally, like for him, I'm gonna be completely honest, y'all. He came in the league at 18 years old,
Out of high school.
fresh
Number
out of
one
high
pick.
school, and he's now 38, going on 39, going on year 21.
Which is nuts.
What player do you know still playing that long?
Well, I would say football, but all those guys damn near retired now.
What basketball player do you know playing 20 plus seasons?
Well, I know
don't
one,
know
but
any.
he's not doing nothing.
Yeah, I know. I think I know exactly what you're talking
Who
about.
you about
Yeah,
to say? Who you
I
about to
think
say?
I know. I think.
Oh,
I think. I'm not
okay.
gonna
Let me
say.
see.
Fuck. Now I'm
You
on
want
the
to say it
spot.
on the count of 3?
1, 2,
2,
3.
3. Udonis has one.
See,
he don't
see,
count.
he
Yes,
don't
he do.
count.
He's not. That
He
boy's
don't
like
count.
40. That boy's like 67 years old.
He don't
Guess
count.
what? He don't count, man. He not doing nothing. He not doing nothing. But going on year 21, bro.
Yeah. Besides that, no.
When LeBron retires, I'm gonna be sad as
So am
fuck.
I.
I'm gonna be sad because LeBron James is just great. How could you not like watching LeBron James play basketball?
I know there's haters of LeBron, but still, you gotta at least respect the talent.
And
Which I don't understand the hate.
if you don't enjoy LeBron James playing
And don't
basketball,
watch
I don't
sport.
know.
I don't
You
know.
don't watch the sport. But literally, like when Iman Shumpert tells the stories of LeBron James, it's like this motherfucker's he's really fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's really fucking good. Like there's no discussion about it. He's really fucking good. Oh. So then we have another pick.
I have my last one. I'm gonna name one more.
Okay.
I think we have to. I, I'm surprised that her name hasn't gotten brought up.
I already know you're gonna say. I already know you're gonna say.
Serena Williams.
Yep.
I don't know how her name hasn't been brought up, but she speaks for herself. Her resume speaks for herself. I don't
How
watch.
about say not to cut you off, but like all these people on like that we're naming, their resume speaks for themselves.
Right.
We wouldn't be throwing these names out if it wasn't for no reason. Literally.
Yep.
We'll continue.
But I don't know if you guys seen her in her prime, but she was nasty. She was so fucking nasty.
Very.
Fucking nasty. There was times.
And one thing I'd recommend. I saw there's a new Will Smith movie that goes over both the sisters. I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it's a very good film. It goes over both sisters in tennis.
Yep. Even both of them, like that might be some of the greatest tennis players we've ever seen in general. And the way they did
Male
it,
or female.
male or female, the way that they did it, the way that they both dominated is more obviously Serena there was times where she won Grand Slam after Grand Slam. Like we really gotta sit here and think about it. And hold on, come on, what you gonna do? Throw the ball. Throw the ball. Just get rid of the ball, man.
You talking about for Colorado?
Yeah, I don't know what the heck. That little tip tapping.
He's not running the ball either. That's the crazy thing. He's not even running off when he needs to.
Yeah, but as I said before, she. A lot of these, what you'll notice with these athletes that we put on this list, or that's even being mentioned, is that they all had in their career where they dominated for 10 plus years. Like many people came and went, but they were the one constant. And Serena falls under that. She was the one constant in tennis. Yeah, you might bring up other names, and they had their run, they had their moment, but she dominated. And I believe there's a difference between a dominance and a run. A run, anybody can go on a run, but to dominate is the essence of greatness. And I feel like she epitomizes that. So I just feel like her name has to be thrown on the list.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Joey.
Oh, how many we got, Gabe?
I'm about to tell you.
This is the last one.
1, 2,
Oh,
3,
okay.
4, 5, 6, 7. You got 7.
Okay. Oh, this might be an opinion, but one of my favorite players watching in college football when I was younger, since he even got the start, I loved what Vince Young did with Texas. Vince Young was between, that era of Vince Young and Matt Leinart at USC. But Vince Young was on a mission at Texas. He led that team every year he could. And his accomplishments, I know it's probably not as high as everyone else on the list, but, you can sue me. But I did love Vince Young what he did for football. You could say Tim Tebow. Tebow did some great things, too, for Florida. You can go on and on with college quarterbacks, but I did love what Vince Young did for Texas.
Okay.
Weather delay in Notre Dame and NC State.
It's fine.
Let's see. In all honesty, I think that this is actually a good list. But we have to put them in the top 5.
Okay. We missed somebody.
So I'm going to name the list out for those listening. We have Muhammad Ali, Tiger Woods, Tom Brady, Messi, Bryant, Kobe, LeBron James, Serena Williams, and Vince Young during his college football era. Is there anybody else?
Oh, that's going to be hard.
Is there anybody else we want to add on this list? Anybody?
I think Mars said he had one more, I think.
Anybody?
I don't.
Oh, you don't?
Nah.
Okay. Ooh.
So how we're going to do this?
Oh, they missed. Baylor sucks. Oh, you made it?
We're going to do this from 5 to 1, and we're going to include an honorable mention. It's cool?
Oh, shit.
So.
Yeah, that's fine.
Any nomination for number 5?
Oh. Maybe Serena?
Shit. I was thinking Serena.
I know it's hard. Like I almost put her.
This is rough. This is rough, man.
Somebody's gonna call us
that or Tiger, maybe.
Somebody's gonna call us
Tiger
for putting a woman down as number 5.
I'll say either her or Tiger.
Somebody's
maybe.
Gonna be like, "Why y'all put the woman as 5?" That's shit.
Hey,
the list hard, man.
At least we had him on the list. Shit. The list hard.
This is rough, dude.
Yo.
But think about it. Let's say this. Let's say if we didn't even name a woman. Dang, man, y'all couldn't even name a female.
Literally. That's
But-
exactly what has been said.
I was thinking maybe 5 or 4 for her, but damn.
Bro.
It's a lot of good athletes on this list, man.
Like, mm, there's her, there's Tiger, maybe.
Shit, somebody would be asked out on this fucking list. I'ma just say it. She's gonna have to be number 5.
Yeah,
But then you can make the case for Tiger to be number 5 and put her
Yeah.
at 4.
you could do that.
Okay, we gonna do this. If Serena Williams should be number 5, put your hand up.
I can't see Mars' hand, so I can't tell.
Shit. It's 2 out of 3.
Is Mars' hand up?
Yeah, his hand's
Yeah.
up. Shit. Ladies and gentlemen, don't kill us. Serena Williams is number 5. I better not see no comment talking about we this and that. Shit. It is what it is. And I'm presuming number 4 is Tiger Woods, correct?
I would say that.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody want to...
Now, 3, 2, 1 is going to be a bitch.
Okay. I'll let this be known right now.
We got LeBron James. We have Tom Brady
Kobe.
and Muhammad Ali.
No.
And we have Kobe, but
Hold on.
depends
I'll
on-
read the whole list. So
We got Kobe too.
We got Ali, we got Brady, we got Messi, we got Bryant, we got Kobe, we got LeBron, and we got Vince Young during his college football era.
I can cross out Vince Young. That was just almost like a name I could think of, but
I don't hate that one, but yeah, he's not on this list. For
No.
sure.
he's not on my list for that. But
Number 3, I think this. I'm gonna say Messi for number 3.
I don't hate that.
I don't hate that.
I don't hate that
I'm
at
gonna say
all.
Messi for number 3
We got to give him the respect.
because I'm not gonna lie. I think number 1's pretty easy. I really think number 1's pretty easy. I'm putting him up for 3.
Number 1's between 2 people because one's going to be 1A, one's going to be 1B, and moved.
Yeah.
So.
Because honestly, I think the top 2 is between Brady and Muhammad.
Yep. So.
Literally. Yeah.
I think number 3 is Messi. I really will say.
Yep.
Anybody against it?
No.
I
I'm
don't
not
hate
against
it.
that for shit.
No. Okay. Now the hard part.
Here we go.
1.
Who the fuck is number 2?
2 and 1.
2-1.
I'm gonna give LeBron James number 2.
Hold on. Wait.
As much,
Oh, shit. That name wasn't even thrown either. Damn.
as much as I hate to do this,
Oh, shit. Somebody gonna get fucked off this list.
I'm giving LeBron number 2, bro. I'm sorry.
I had
I
had it down as honorable mention. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. I forgot. So
on my list, LeBron is number 2
number
for
2.
sure.
Shit.
Oh.
Yes.
Fuck.
Fuck. If he'll
Damn.
damn, because you could make the case for him to be on this list.
He should be on the list.
He should be on
Now
the
I
list.
feel like honorable mention. Now I feel like almost like honorable mention should either be Tiger or Serena, but
Okay, hold on,
now we
hold
can't
on.
really go back.
Here's what we gonna do. We gonna fix this shit. Can we all sit here and agree that the honorable mention, so Serena Williams is off the
It's either
fucking list? If I hear
Hey,
Serena Williams is the honorable,
I don't hate it, but like
Oh my god.
either her or Tiger.
Jesus Christ. Oh.
Either her or Tiger. I say her or Tiger because like they both started their careers young as shit, or in their prime for a long ass time.
That's rough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's rough.
Hold on, we gotta figure out this honorable
God damn
mention. Because if I'll be very damned if Ali ends up as an honorable mention. I'll be very damned. And Brady either. That's what this. Because I forgot about fucking LeBron on this list.
So did I.
Who the fuck's the honorable mention? It's either Serena or fucking Tiger.
Yeah, it's one of the two.
Oh shit.
And I wouldn't argue either one, but they both had their good success.
I'm gonna say Serena.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh damn it. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna say Serena.
Shit. That means Tiger is 5.
Then
Messi is 4.
4,
It's Messi. Okay.
3.
Who the fuck is 3?
Well,
Cause here's what we got left. We got Vince Young. Got LeBron. We got Kobe, Brady, and Ali.
yep.
Shit.
I think the top 3, you just gotta list. You gotta figure out where to put
We
them.
know
But
what the top
top
3
3,
is. We know it's
top
Ali.
3 is easily LeBron, Muhammad, and Brady.
And Brady. We know that's the list. We know that's the 3. It's how you order them.
Yep.
Shit. Can we just sit here and say Ali is 1? Because I think that'll make this so much easier.
Yeah, I'll say I gotta put. I gotta
One
put
A.
Ali 1.
1A.
1. Yeah, I think. Then you gotta think about who the hell is gonna be 3, and then 2 is gonna be 1. With that, but
So
okay. I hate to say it. I hate to do this. If I'm just going off accomplishments, I may put LeBron at 3. If you want to go off pure
this is
I only want to do that because
This
I
is
almost
pure
want to do that.
torture.
Like I almost want to do that because if you want to go off overall championships and their prime, even look, LeBron's been in his prime long as fuck too. All 3's been in their prime long as fuck. That's the hard part. Then if you want to count by championships total, Muhammad, that boy won titles out the ass and he retained his title for a long time. So
shit.
I almost want to put LeBron at 3. But
somebody's getting screwed on this fucking list.
yeah, either way,
Somebody's getting left off. I'm sorry.
I just want people to know Serena is the honorable mention on this fucking list. So that's how hard this shit is. Shit. For those who are listening, honorable mention is Serena. Number 5 is Tiger Woods. And number 4 is Messi. Shit.
Yeah, it's tough. I almost want to just put LeBron at 3, mainly due to the championship runs of a sort, but
I feel it.
I can get down with LeBron at 3. Okay. Brady and
Muhammad.
I feel like Muhammad has to be 1. I feel like he has to be 1.
Yeah. The only thing I hate to say this, I'm not a Brady hater necessarily, but the only thing I'll say is this man came in the league as a 5th, 6th round pick, looking like a someone that didn't belong on the field, looking like a twig, someone that looked like should be doing taxes, to winning 7 rings.
Okay. This is fucking harsh.
Yeah, it's hard.
This is fucking.
Oh shit, it's a fumble.
This is harsh. They didn't get it, by the way. Okay.
Damn.
So, for argument's sake, since Serena Williams is 6, I'm guessing we put Kobe at 7. Just for argument's sake. And I don't know how the fuck Vince Young is here, but he's 8.
I don't know. I honestly, you took
just
mine.
threw that name out.
I threw that name because I was on the spot and I was like, fuck. Okay. So anybody thinking bro, really Vince Young? I'm like, hey, eat a Frank.
So I'm gonna go through this list. Honorable mention: Serena Williams. Number 5, Tiger Woods. Number 4, Messi.
Oh, he missed a field goal.
Number 3, LeBron James. Number 2, Tom Brady. And number 1, Ali. I think that's a.
I'll never hate.
That's a really solid list.
I'll never disagree with anything with Muhammad.
He's
the one reason why, when I was a kid, I got into boxing.
Right. Is there anybody on this fucking list that we believe shouldn't be on this fucking list?
Well, if you want to go by ranked 8th, Vince Young probably, but I was just on the spot. I couldn't think about nobody, but
Excluding no, so the top 5 in honor
top
of
5.
who shouldn't be on that list.
I'll tell you right now, if Ryan was here, knowing him, he probably would have named either a NASCAR driver or he probably would have named
Man,
a hockey player.
Nobody's. Oh my God, Wayne fucking Gretzky. Oh my.
See what I mean? Like
Oh.
I said, I got into hockey late though. I got into hockey late.
Oh my God.
I got into hockey very late.
Excuse us. None of us really watch hockey. The people that watch hockey aren't here right now because he went to go yard sailing.
Yard sailing.
Oh my.
But dang, Marvin Harrison, 4 receptions, $122, and 2 TDs already. God damn.
Yeah. Damn.
I didn't think. Like I said, I don't watch hockey too much like that. I have recently with my team, but back then I couldn't tell you shit.
Well.
Honestly, one thing I'm shocked that we didn't name was a baseball player. Shockingly.
Oh shit.
But that's one thing that I'm shocked that we didn't name per se. But
nobody
I wouldn't know.
Jackie,
I wouldn't.
Nobody said Jackie. Nobody said Babe Ruth.
Yeah, like imagine if we had me, you, Ryan, everyone else in here, and we had Ryan and Cornbread. The show probably would have been like 2 hours longer, but.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, the sports that like I said, I forget about.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we forgot a lot of names. So if there's any names that you felt like should have been included in the conversation, put them in the comments.
Drop it down in the comments.
Drop it in the comments.
Literally, throw it in the comments. Let us know.
I know we're back. We're gonna look in the comments and I'm like, oh fuck.
Right, I'm telling you.
There's so many fucking names.
That's crazy.
There's so many fucking names. But this was a good episode. This was a very good episode.
This was a nice little episode.
Yes,
it is. Yeah, a lot of people. Obviously, if you watch us on Twitter, that'll more be like the week-to-week stuff. This is more where we get to show you our sports knowledge and we do season reviews, playoff previews, and that kind of shit. But I guess before we end the episode, we could talk about our fantasy football. Obviously, when this is released, the first week will be over with. Correct, it should be. Is there any player now that you wish you never fucking drafted in the 8 league?
Or
that you wish that
I feel like it's a little. I feel like it's a little too early to even.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I really can't think of one right now. Watch, we're gonna look back to end the season. Why the fuck I drafted this dude just to drop him, or just trade him, and then.
All I'm gonna say is.
At the moment, I can't think about it.
All I'm gonna say is Bryant is looking to trade Joe Burrow. He's looking to flip Joe Burrow. He has Hurts.
I mean,
he has Jalen Hurts. So.
That's crazy.
What the hell is he throwing?
I don't know how that went down in the draft. I guess what we could talk about is who do we think's gonna fucking lose?
So this also depends on if players stay healthy, and I know before the draft we all said maybe Cornbread, maybe I know Ryan didn't attend the draft and he's like, well, I may do it. Ryan thinks that even though he said he liked the team, he said he's not confident necessarily. But I hate to say this because I don't even know if this individual will watch it. But depending on health and everything else, and crazy thing is, I'm probably going to be with this person later today. I think my sister could be fucked if they don't stay healthy. And like I said, I hope to God she don't ever listen to this because she's going to smack the shit out of me. But if her team don't stay healthy, I'm going to have to, if anyone, nobody's not going to know the history, but the first time she joined the Discord in another league, I want to say it was either maybe 2 leagues ago, she was trying to get, Nick Chubb off me before. And young Gabriel over there was trying to encourage it. Come on, bro. Go give her Nick Chubb. Come on, give her Chubb. Give her Chubb. And I'm like, hell. But if her team doesn't stay healthy, like I try to help her on spots when she has opinions or thoughts on, but if her team stays healthy, she's gonna be one cranky ass. I don't even want to say the word.
I'm not gonna
But
lie to you. Her team is so boom and bust.
yeah, that's the thing with her.
Literally.
Yeah.
Her team is because I'm looking at it. She's got Mahomes. She's got Najee. She's got Gibbs, Devonta Smith, D Hop, Kittle, Dobbins. Like her team is already fucked with injuries, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she better hope that what's his name comes back.
Kelsey.
If Kelsey don't come back, she is fucked.
Yeah, she's fucked.
You know who's another team who I think is also fucked too?
Oh, what are you gonna say? Go ahead, say it.
Oh, I think he might be fucked too, depending on how certain shit. Her husband.
Oh yeah, my boy Sean.
That team might be fucked too. She's like both of those. Like they were perfect for each other. They both got injury-prone players on both of their teams.
I was supposed to be with them during the draft. I was like, hey, y'all come over. I ain't come over your house. So if you want, you can come over here. But they didn't. They had their own little thing to do. But hey.
That's gonna be the funniest shit.
Oh, my sister was in the VC during the draft, so hey.
As I said before, like, you know who I was shocked really drafted?
They're gonna. They'll do the punishment.
Oh, trust me.
Oh, my sister definitely will. If not, if her husband finishes last, she'll force him.
Like, you know who had a sneaky fucking draft, but no one's talking about it? Fucking Brian.
Yeah.
That motherfucker had a sneaky fucking draft. But shit, like.
Oh, get the ball! Pick that ball up!
As I said before.
Took you long enough?
I believe the four of us, me, you, Amar, and Ryan, it's gonna be between us four who's gonna win this fucking league. I really do. It's gonna be. Because I already see it now. Like, even on fucking, what's his name? Cornbread's fucking team, boy. Yeah, Cornbread got a nice little team here, but it's not nothing to be scared of. But, come on. Score, damn it. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. But, I'm excited. For because everyone's playing tomorrow, so I'm very much excited. But before we wrap this up, anybody else got anything else to say before I pass them on and wrap the show up?
Some more. So the Chiefs bet that hit. Now I got to go 2 for 2. Not only did the Chiefs lose, I got to try to kick your ass week 1.
Oh shit!
I gotta try.
Oh wait, y'all play each other this week in fantasy, right?
Mm-hmm. And Amar Rob started off good for me.
Oh shit!
19 points.
We're not worried about that.
No, but like I said, I am worried because the way it's set up for you, it's weird because like you got Lamar, I got Mark Andrews, especially if Mark Andrews plays. I got Tua, you got Hill, I got Waddle. This is gonna be.
Can we also talk?
This is gonna be insane.
This is gonna be a week.
Can we also?
Like as soon as even Kelly hit me up and said, "Dude, Amara scored 19 for you." I'm like, "Yo, girl, I'm still scared." I told her straight up, I'm like, "That don't mean shit." I was like, "That don't mean shit because I got players on my team that can score for him, and I got players on my team that can score for me that he has."
I told everybody, I may not have the flashiest team there is, but I got a team that's gonna put points up. That's all I need.
And I'll say this right now, not to cut you off. The one thing that could lead me to a victory this week is if all 3 of my running backs ball out.
Literally.
All 3. So, like I said, I consider myself. I got 3 bell cows. I got 3 bell cows on my team. So if all 3 of them have good week 1s, then I don't know. Depends on how the rest goes. I don't want to say a blowout, but if they go bananas, I could definitely see myself winning by double digits. If they play mediocre, then who the fuck knows?
Right.
Oh, Lord. But, yeah, I ain't got nothing else to add. I'm ready to whoop
Nope.
Ryan ass. Ready to whoop it. He is starting Sam Howell at quarterback this week over Deshaun Watson.
I understand why, but
Yeah, I understand why too, but I was like, yeah.
eh. Even though I heard Scary Terry is supposed to play, from what I heard, but
Listen, I hope he does play, but listen, I got some dogs where we at, man. So
Yes, sir. I'm telling you,
Yep.
got dogs where I'm at. It don't matter.
it don't matter, but this is gonna be a very fun league. But Mara, go ahead and wrap this shit up.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was an honor and it was a privilege of giving y'all the 4th episode of the Fab Five podcast. Make sure you go ahead and follow us on Twitter. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So follow our Twitch channel. And make sure you join our Discord. All the links will be in our link tree on our Twitter page or whatever social media page that you can find us on. Make sure you follow us on TikTok as well. All social medias will be linked in our link tree. And ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure. We will see y'all next week.